things happen in my sleep. Dreams follow into day. I'm hollow. Don't tire yourself out. Thoughts turning in your head. Don't follow. Forget. Bad thoughts pushing at the neck puts pressure on the chest. Calm sorrow. Look close, even closer. It's not black, it's just a shade, just shadow. Forget. No one knows, we just pretend. Putting on a strong face to our friends. We're on the mend. Phone calls, unexpected doorbells echo through the hall, so empty. Old friends, rejected cold spells, followed by the sun. It will be. Forget.
Alright, it's time to get to level 50. Hopefully my microphone's working okay. I didn't test it out, and the cat's been chewing on it. Damn you cats. I've got one cat asleep on the floor behind me, another cat asleep on the chair. These cats have been all over me today. They're crazy. Time to kill some dark iron dwarves. It is that time. Whew. I got a little bit of a headache. I went out and watched a little football. Of course, my team, who sucks, the Pittsburgh Steelers, lost again because they suck. Their quarterback got his lights knocked out. He's got a glass jaw, although he was out. I mean, really out. I'm glad he's okay, but man, he's got a glass jaw. That guy hit him in the chin, and see ya. A boxer he'll never be. We're up to 138 gold. We still need a lot more. Might have to do some fishing later tonight. And just maybe do some quests. And quests are pretty good money. I had that one quest where I got a sword for the turn-in, and the quest gave me like 3 gold, and the sword was like 3.5 gold, so I made like 7 gold in one quest. So the quests start to become quite a bit of money, especially the end of the quest, you know, like if it's a chain quest, you know, the final one usually is going to give you something pretty good. I saw Destiny in the auction house. I was so tempted to buy it for 90 gold. It's like 51 DPS, chance to proc 200 strength, but I'm like, I would much rather have a sword that procs a big old holy bubble on me and protects me from damage for like a good, 5 seconds than a sword that just gives me strength. Strength's nice, but I'd rather have that protection. The longer I can go without taking damage, the more people I can kill. the better farmer I am. And that's really the goal of this character, is to become a really good AoE invulnerability machine. We do not want to be able to die. We must be able to take a lot of damage. Now at 50 we do get the next Seal of the Light, so that could be quite, you know, that's obviously going to be a pretty big deal. If you look at right now, where is Seal of Light? Okay, so it gives you a chance to heal you for 39. Well, rank 2 was 53, so I can only assume that rank 3 will be quite a bit more. Let me grab my handy dandy cell phone here. I just happen to have an add-on called Classic Buddy. Let's go to classes, Paladin, abilities, and let's go to level 50. And we'll take a look. We don't need to be at Stormwind. Blessing of Light, Blessing of Sanctuary, Consecration, Devotion, Aura, Divine Shield, Flash of Light, Holy Shield, Holy Wrath, Lay on Hands, Seal of Command, and Seal of Light will heal me for 76. So that's huge, right? I'm going from 53 heal to 76, so that's a pretty big deal. So I'm actually looking forward to hitting 50. We also get upgraded Seal of Righteousness, so I'm going to do more damage, and I'm going to get better heals coming back. We get Holy Wrath, which isn't going to be that great except for against Undead. Devotion or Consecration rank 4. I barely even use rank 3, to be honest. And, of course, Blessing of Sanctuary rank 3. I don't really use Sanctuary a lot just now. Sanctuary is really, what I found with Sanctuary is it's, unless you have just an exorbitant amount of mana, like a lot of mana to burn, using that doesn't really work that well for me. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at something on my phone. Yeah, so what was I saying? Seal of Lights. Seal of Lights can be really nice. I do need to investigate different weapons. We need to think about getting a different shield. Normally at this point in time, I'm already thinking about trying to get the Skullflame shield. But since it's been going in the auction house for 500 or 600 gold, it's like, well, you know, I don't have 5 or 6, you know, 700 gold, so we're kind of screwed on that for right now. I've only got 138 gold, which feels like pennies compared to what some of the things are selling for in the auction house. The prices in this classic server are so much higher than I saw on private servers. That can mean one of two things. One, there aren't as many gold farmers, so people aren't buying as much gold, so they just don't have any money. You know, because I think a lot of people that have tons and tons of gold are generally, a lot of times, are people just buying it. You know? Now, we do get the loofah here, and you don't really want to throw this item away. This remove bleed effect can actually come in handy against certain raid bosses and certain encounters, so definitely worth holding on to. And what else we got? Let's go kill some Incendisaurs. We're just going to grind. We're going to kill some people down below. I absolutely love the dungeons underneath this area. I think they're really cool, and there's always plenty of mobs to kill, and there's hardly ever anybody to fight with for the mobs, so, and killing humanoids is always fun because they have good loot tables, so, and killing the Ascendosaurs is good too because we need these scales for reputation with the Thorium Brotherhood.
You were screwed.
I might be screwed. I gotta remember when you swap to your, there we go, bathed in light. Absorb 49 damage, parry, 57, and 84, reckoning. You cannot run from me. No, maybe you can if you want. I need to get some of our buffs up.
You were screwed.
I very well might be. Come back here into my little corner. I'll show you my dark secret. I'll show you my dark secret. Yeah, look at that. I love it when they pair with the two hand. It's so cool looking. Alright, definitely missing some buffs here, but that's alright. I'm not too worried about it. Reckoning. Come on, give me the bubble. I need some bubbles. Give me the bubble. We're going to switch, judge, throw righteous back up, get rid of weapon swap, and this guy's a toast. What time is it? You know what? I'm going to take a quick break. Just for a second. I need to put my trash outside real quick for the... We have people that come and pick up our garbage, so let me put it out real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Real life issues, right? So someone was asking on my stream that I should put together a video just talking about everything about the Paladin. Kind of like a guide to the Paladin. Just at least my guide. It's not going to be the all-encompassing guide, but it would be like kind of my thoughts on the Paladin, strengths, weaknesses, you know, different things to look out for. Let's go ahead and do some mana regen. And I'll probably do that. I'll probably put together a video, hopefully sometime this week. Just like a little kind of starter guide or my comprehensive guide. Ah, yes, Morpheus. Yeah. Sorry, let's go. Let's kill some nasty slavers. Come on, let's kill a bunch of people. You must all die. Yes, run away, slaver. Well, he actually might aggro a few more, but that's always fun, right?
Lovely.
Lovely.
You were screwed.
Weapon swap. There it is, bathed in light. I'm going to judge him with light. Gonna throw righteousness back up. Yeah, we got plenty of mana, so we'll throw in a consecrate. What the heck? Once my bubble drops, we'll swap. So I'm going to go ahead and swap. This guy decided to bring some back. I'm not really going to worry. Oh, he took off. Judge him with light. Come on, give me the bathed in light. Judge him with... Oh, and he brought a friend. Oh, this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. Throwing up the shield. Shield wall! Bathed in light. Yes, Morpheus. Yes. Judgment. Sweet. Stun. Bandage. Oh, the options we have. So many options. Let's see if we can make it. Reckoning. 11% health. I guess maybe we'll take a potion. What do you think? We're doing alright. Let's see if we can get a heal in. Actually, my chest healed. Oh, I don't have enough mana to... Let's weapon swap and kill this guy with a big sword. Big sword! Oh, yep, you're dead. You're dead. Can't do anything here. Just waiting. Oh, we can get a flash heal in. 13% health. So many options for the Paladin, right? So many options. You can't stop the light. But yeah, Paladins have a lot of different variety. You know, I didn't bubble there. I didn't use lay on hands. I mean, you don't want to panic. You need to understand how much damage you can take, how much you can heal, when you can bandage. And the more you play the Paladin, the more you get used to that. Sometimes you'll get screwed. Sometimes like a big crit will land, but it's, you know, if the person who's attacking you doesn't have a two-handed weapon, you know, and three-handed, there's like a one-handed weapon, you know, you're not going to see a big crit. Now, if they are swinging a big two-handed weapon and you're like at 5% health, you probably should not risk it because they can get off a big crit. So just lots of little nuances. I don't know why my buff disappeared. This is one thing I've noticed with these smoked sagefish is it says it gives me for 15 minutes, but then sometimes it just drops. It says if you spend at least 10 seconds. We'll see how long this next one lasts. Oh, no. Is it up? Oh, no. We just... Maybe it was up already and I just didn't see it. Oh, my God. I think I'm blind. I think it was up. Oh, well. Whatever. Need to get rid of that fish anyway. I'm sick of looking at it in my inventory. But I do like to go down here and kill these guys. I think it's pretty... It's kind of nice because the fact that they do run away gives you the option to keep killing and to also heal up bandage while they're running away. And, you know, you just keep the XP going. Double Reckoning.
You were screwed.
I very well may be. Bathed in light. It's funny when you're a protection paladin, and just the fact that you're swinging so slowly, like, looks like you're just auto-attacking pretty much. People always think you're like in trouble. They're always like, they run by and they want to help you. They're like, oh my God, he's got two guys, and look, he looks so helpless. He's just swinging this sword, like auto-attacking. But couldn't be further from the truth. You are not helpless. Trust me. It would be fun to get Destiny, though. I'll have to Google Destiny just to see what the proc rate is on that. I know the proc rate on... I waited way too long to swap there. I know the proc rate on my two-handed sword here is pretty... It's like around 5%, so that's pretty good. That's actually really good.
Lovely.
Ooh, Reckoning. I like that. I'm just going to leave my two-hand up. Bathed in light. 316 damage. That's what I like to see. Not sure why these guys are inviting me. Maybe they wanted to kill the guy in the middle. I don't think I even have that quest yet. Nah. I'm still missing something, some pieces, I think. Is it over here? No, it's not over here. I'm looking for the mithril. Must be around. Is it around here? Nah. Oh well. What the hell are you running to? Why does that guy take it off? He's really scared. Where's that dark iron deposit? Because I did not see it. It must be above me. Altar. Yeah, well, the mysterious artifact, that's upstairs, so we can't do this part yet. Okay, let's drop group. I don't really need to be in a group down here. I'm not sure why they invited me. Because I said, what's up? They said nothing. Party. This obviously didn't reset. Interesting. Yeah, another reason I like to come down here and just get and kill mobs is just because there's quite a few ore nodes down here, so I still need some ore for my blacksmith and my engineering. That guy ever come back? They must have killed him. Yeah, there he is. There's a chest over here. No. Oh, it says I'm in combat. Interesting. I don't know why it says I'm in combat. I'm not even in a group, and yet I'm in combat? Yeah, nothing too fancy in that chest, really. Okay, here's a dark iron ore. Let's grab this. You always want the dark iron. Yes, I'm not sure what I'm going to do at level 50 yet. I haven't decided. I know Bolus and I should just run Maradon, but I freaking hate Maradon. I really do. But I love Dark Iron, baby. Oh, yeah. Wow, I'm still in rest time. I'm surprised. I'd have turned in a couple quests, but still, it's a little surprising. Maybe they do need. Are you? Let me. Maybe that's what they were gonna do. If he's killing the elite, I'll maybe that's what they're after. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I really should have stayed in their group if they're gonna kill the elites.
Lovely. Lovely.
The light! We have the light! Reckoning.
Lovely.
actually needed that.
You were screwed.
Damn, I'm taking a lot of damage here, guys.
You were screwed.
Alright, well, yeah, that's how it goes.
Lovely. You were screwed.
Okay, we're gonna bubble here in a second.
Lovely.
Okay, good enough. Okay, we got the head, and we also need plans right here. So yeah, he's tough to kill. I mean, he's really difficult to kill, you know, by yourself there. Now, if we look at damage taken, it looks like for some reason my damage meter just flipped out or something. Maybe it reset, I don't really know. Anyways, strange. Let's go ahead and do a... No, we still got 5 minutes on that buff, I guess. Yeah, we're fine. Let me just take a drink of Coca-Cola. Yeah, you can see I was taking, once I jumped in there, these guys, if it wasn't for me, they probably would have been fucked. Because you saw when I jumped in there, I was getting beat on, and I used, you know, lay on hands, and I was taking a ton of damage. And if I wasn't in that group, they probably wouldn't have been able to. They might have if the druid would have kept him up by healing him. I'm not sure if that would. It looked like a feral druid, so it would have been interesting. It's a tough boss, really. It actually really is pretty tough. The light.
Lovely.
The light. The light will always persevere. The light will always win. The light and how to swing it. Oh, level 50. Oh, yes, Morpheus. Yes. Only 10 more levels to go.
Lovely.
You're not going to run from me. Oh, I missed on my stun. Interesting. Oh, it's fine. Here, hit me, hit me, hit me. Hit me. It's so hard to get Reckoning. You kind of have to stop your auto attack. That's what seems to help. But anyways. Oh, the druid. The druid needs the buff. Alright, so... one more level, and then we can finally get Holy Shield. Until then, we're going with one-handed weapon specialization. We're gonna get... Well, I hate to run all the way back to town, but we kind of have to at this point. So training is gonna cost me like an arm and a leg. Let's see, where's this dark iron deposit? I want to get that. You want to see my spec, Anthony? Oh. Five Divine Strength, 5/5 Improved Seal Righteousness, 1 Consecration, 5/5 Redoubt, 5/5 Toughness, Precision 3 of 3, Shield Specialization 3 of 3. I've got 3 points in Anticipation, 3 in Improved Righteous Fear so I can tank. I have 5 in Reckoning, and I'll go ahead and try to probably flesh out 5/5 here, and of course we'll get Holy Shield. And in Retribution, we're going to fill out the build with 5 of 5 Benediction and 1 point in Deflection. So it's not, it's the first time I've used Reckoning, and I've never been a big fan of Reckoning because I find it very clunky. But we'll see how it goes, you know? And of course I'm using some weapon swapping here for the old, what some people like to call weapon twisting. And then you can see I procced my secondary weapons bubble here, bathed, and I am bathed in light.
Lovely.
Proctor Reckoning. Let's throw our shield back up here.
Lovely.
When she says lovely, there's another Reckoning. When she says lovely, that I don't know where this guy. I scared the shit out of this guy. Did you see that? He's like full health. I killed his buddy, and he said, "I don't want a piece of you. I don't want anything of you." He's just like ran. Are you kidding me? But when you hear her say lovely, that's my chest priest, my true silver breastplate. That's the true silver breastplate procking the heal. When I swap in my true silver champion here, it also has a chance to proc a bubble, holy bubble. And when that happens, you'll see the text appear right here, but we just right there, perfectly, right on time, right on cue. That says bathed in light, holy shield. It absorbs about 150 damage. I also have a trinket. You know, with Uther Strength as well, you know, procs for a bubble. Yeah, which, you know, the more I love to play defensively, I've always played that way in pretty much any video game. Like even when I play FPS games, I usually play kind of base protection or capture the flag. I play on defense. I'm kind of a defensive player. But I like being able to just take a lot of damage. Tank, AoE, that type of stuff. There's the bathed in light. So now we have double. Well, it said the light. He got rid of. Oh, it's because I swap back. One thing that you got to be careful of when you're swapping weapons is that watch when I swap to this weapon, if it procs the internal proc of that two-handed sword, if I swap back to my mace and my shield, that proc will be wiped off. It'll go. So you have to keep your sword equipped when you get the weapons proc. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Otherwise, I would go get Jangthrace the Protector from Zulfuric, and I would see if I could proc 3 holy bubbles on me, which would just be so badass. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be possible. So, but here we'll swap to this sword, and then we wait just a split second. And of course, the reason we're swapping is that we're getting. Well, here I'll show you in a second. When I swap, notice that the 32 damage I'm doing here. This is my Seal of Righteousness proc, or my Seal of Righteousness extra damage. So when I swap, it's 55. So what happens is it's calculating the Seal of Righteous ticking damage or extra holy damage based off of your weapons damage. So by switching weapons, we're actually getting more damage from our Seal of Righteousness. And that's something that I don't think worked on private servers. And I give credit to Rex Troy for video for showing me that one, because that's actually pretty cool. And here I'll just swap and judge. Also, oh, I got another heal. Thank you. And the other thing to notice is I like to open up with my two-hand weapon. So when I judge light on the first target, you know, I open up with my two-hand weapon because it's going to hit harder anyway, right? And sometimes I'll judge and I'll do like 200 or 300 damage. So, and then I'll swap back to my traditional one-handed shield. There's the light. Okay. I'm gonna swap, judge with the light, switch to righteous.
Lovely.
Okay, switch back to my shield. Ooh. So a lot of times when I have a shield up on me, I'll use my two-hand weapon just because I'm not taking any damage anyway. Or if a mob's in a stun, like after my Hodge, I'll swap to my two-handed weapon again because I'm doing more damage. Not sure if she wants wisdom or not. I don't see her going feral. So, anyways. So yeah, interesting stuff, you know. But I do like to just run around here and kill these these humanoids. It's fun. I'm not sure where this dark iron ore is, though. It's kind of making me angry. Because I want it. I need it, precious. We need it. I need it. I don't see it here. I guess it's probably above me. Out in the real world. But we don't really know. So. I like to explore. See, bathed in light. That's my two-hand weapons proc. I'll go with the shield here. Swap. I would like to get a faster one hand so that it forces me every, because basically I'm swapping every time I swing with the one hand. So I would like to get like a 1.5, like a Hanzo blade, or even like Sangthrae's the deflector, or was it Janthrae's the protector? Sangthrae's the deflector. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having it in Sangthrae's the deflector. That wouldn't be too bad. Additional parry wouldn't be bad. Where is this mythical dark iron ore deposit? I don't think it's over here, but let's take a peek. Oh, it's got to be upstairs.
Lovely.
Glad you, Anthony, glad you liked the video, or glad that you're loving Paladin. Paladins are super fun, and they're very flexible. There's a lot of things you can do with them. Obviously, they're one of the 3 classes that can perform any role, you know, DPS, tanking, or healing.
You were screwed.
I very well may be. We're going to go with the rank 3. Is that rank 3? Yeah, we're going with the rank 3 consecrate there. Just to finish these guys off a little bit quicker. And we got plenty of... I think we got plenty of mana. We can take this guy out.
Lovely.
Yeah, but we're just kind of mucking around right now. I need to go to Stormwind and train. Or I guess Ironforge would be closer. Yeah, I played when the game first came out. I played the beta and on Doomhammer, and then I played when it was retail when it was released in 2004. But I never played the Paladin. Playing the Paladin is something pretty new to me, to be honest. You know, I just really like it. You know, I always played Priest and Hunter in the original game. You know, I had a 60 Priest, 60 Hunter, 60 Warrior, and a 60 Rogue when Burning Crusade came out. That was a pretty big hit for a one-handed weapon. Gotta be honest with you right there. Bathed in light. Yeah, really? Bathed in light again. Good, because I have no mana right now.
You were screwed.
I very well might be. Yes, the light. And when the Uther's strength procs, I can always throw in a few heals.
Lovely.
Ah, you wanted to bring another friend to the party, huh? Nice. Alright, this could get a little tricky.
Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely.
No, what are you doing?
Lovely.
Yeah, I leveled in the on private servers. I've leveled 2 paladins from 1 to 60, full pretty much protection. So I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty used to leveling protection, but it doesn't get any easier. It's still slow, but it's, you know, I like it. I enjoy it. All right, we're gonna see if we can head our way out of here. I need to turn the quest in. Let's see how long it takes me to kill this guy. And there's double bubble, see it? I got Uther's Light and Holy Shield. So right now I have a ridiculous amount of absorption. He won't even be able to hit through all my absorption right now. Because I had so much up, you know, so much up. Let's go ahead. Oh, shit. He wants to attack that guy, go right ahead. This is a dead end. Where are you going, Julian? Am I lost? I must be lost. This way. Bathed in light. Oh, I'm going the right way. There's the door. I got turned around there a little bit, guys. Sorry about that. Where is this damn door? No, you're not going to run away from me. Okay. Ooh. I don't know where that guy went to. Oh, damn it. That's the thing, Oh, I hardly ever buff Sanctuary. I could. We could use Sanctuary. The problem with Sanctuary is I run out of mana. The way I mean, I don't have anything in Benediction right now. In Benediction, so... I'll show you. Let me show you. If I'm running Sanctuary, obviously I don't have Wisdom. I'm not going to be judging Seal of Wisdom, right? So we're going to do Light. Let's see how much mana I have here. Now, if I can leave it up this way, right? But I can't use Consecrate. So on a single target fights, this is probably maybe a little better. But in large fights where I'm pulling like, you know, 5-6 mobs, it actually, I can get down more high-level Consecrates if I have like Seal of, I'll basically throw up Seal of Wisdom. And I won't even use... I mean, I won't even use Sanctuary. But yeah, in these fights, you're probably right. I could probably be just as good without it. So... But the one thing I've found out over the last 3 years of playing a Paladin is it's far better to have more mana than to be reflecting damage. I mean, again, it depends on how many mobs I'm pulling, right? Like if I... Here, let me go. If I grab all 3 of these guys, right? You can see I'm already almost out of mana. So like right now, just fighting these guys, I'm pretty much screwed. I mean, I have to go Wisdom. Or I can go Seal, right? I can do this, right? And then I can do, like, let's say I do a high-level Consecrate here, right? Okay, let's swap to my shield.
Lovely.
See, right now I'm already at 6% mana. So at this point, you know, even though I have... And of course I threw up
Lovely.
Righteousness there, which is a mistake. I meant to throw up Wisdom. But it just depends. It's just... It depends. Like... In the way I play, in all the... Like I said, I've played this particular class... I've played Protection Paladin the last, like, 2.5 years, pretty much. Probably 3 years. If you count all the time
Lovely.
I've been so far in Classic. I mean, that's another, like, what, month and a half? Pretty close to 3 years. And what I found out is that, really,
Lovely.
Sanctuary is great in certain situations. But if I want to kill quickly, a lot of times it doesn't help me kill as fast if I'm doing, like, a high-level, you know, if I'm doing, like, a high-level Consecrate. But you know what? It's something I need to try out more. You know? The hell? He's got himself a war goblin. It's something I definitely need to try out more. I haven't run the numbers enough on it, but... So what I would like to do is, like, go in, judge a mob with light, throw up Seal of Wisdom, have Blessing of Sanctuary up, drop down rank 3 Consecrate, or maybe even rank 4 Consecrate if I want. I can maybe do that probably twice in a fight with sack up, and then at that point the mobs are probably going to get pretty low on health, and I'm probably near the end of the fight just to make sure I don't run out of mana. I'm probably going to throw up Wisdom. You know what I mean? So it just really depends, you know. I guess the quick answer is Wisdom's the easier, it's the lazy way to do it. Because with Wisdom up, I don't really have to worry about it. And with Wisdom up, I can judge more often and switch seals more often, and I just have more flexibility to do stuff. Whereas with sack up, I'm kind of relegated to a very probably static rotation where I'm just like, do this, do this, do this, and then, okay, I'm out of mana. You know, if the mobs aren't dead, throw up, you know, Seal of Wisdom, Blessing of Wisdom. So, but I definitely should try it out some more and play around with it. That was a really long answer, wasn't it? I tend to be pretty long-winded. Where's the turn-in at? Okay. Hold on a second. Sometimes Questy just bugs out. See, I had 2 quests to turn in there and it was totally bugged out. In original WoW in 2004, when I killed one of these spiders, you know what it dropped? It dropped a Kroll Blade. First epic drop I ever got. Actually, second. First one was the epic staff, the pre-staff. What was it called? Glowing staff? Something. Can't remember, but good staff. And that dropped off of a slime in the Eastern Plaguelands. Okay, he's going to give me stuff I really can't use. Oh, boy. Oh, well. And he's going to give me not much of anything. Ah. King's Blood. Ouch. Really didn't get many drops when I was down there this time, unfortunately. Well, here's the sad news. I've got 142 gold. And I have to go to Ironforge and train. Not looking forward to this. Oh. Here, I can tell you how much it's going to cost on my phone. Oh, classic buddy. Professions. No, sorry. Classes. Paladin. Abilities. At level 50, to train all the things I can train at level 50 will cost me 22 golds. But I'm not going to train everything. I'm not going to train Sanctuary. I'm not going to train... Well, I might train Sanctuary, but probably not. Really, the only thing I need to train is probably Flash of Light and Seal of Light and Righteousness. And that is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 8 gold just to train those 3 abilities. Ouch. Not good. Looks like Ken took off to the other guild. People never have patience. People are always in a rush to get to their gear. Trying to think who the raid leader is. I can't remember which one it is. It's either... Oh, it's Ruin. She must not be on. Alright, cool. What is the name of that guild? Anathema, sorry. Anathema. But if I go to Anathema, then I don't have a nice tabard anymore. You guys know I love my tabard, right? You should know that I love my tabard. They'll hate me if I join that guild Ruin because I want to play Protection Paladin, and they'll be like, "We don't need a Protection Paladin in our raid group," and I'll be like, "Oh well." I'll be too bad because that's what I want to play. I don't want to play a healer on my Paladin. I really don't. Okay, you can see as I level the Protection Paladin, there's a lot of stuff I don't pick up. This is only 12 silver, so we'll grab that. Some things don't cost too much, and some things are ridiculously expensive. Blessing of Sanctuary. Oh, it's only 12 silver. Well, this is interesting. My phone said this was way more expensive. That's actually quite interesting. Now, my phone did say this was 2.6, so it was off by 8 silver. Okay. And Silver 2, yeah, it said 2.6 for this, so it was only off 8 silver. Holy Wrath, Hammer of Wrath. That's right, Hammer of Wrath. Okay. I forgot about Hammer of Wrath. That's funny. Pretty funny that I could fret about something as cool. The Hammer of Wrath has such a big casting time, and it uses so much mana. You don't really use it. It's like great for PvP and PvE in like certain PvE situations, but it just, you know, it's not as nice as, what is this? 16 in bag. It's not as nice as it could be. Let's move this here. Just because it's not instant, you know, it's a cast, so it's up voided. The fact that Hammer Wrath is a cast, it's just, ugh, and it takes way too much mana. So just like regular like grinding mobs, you're not really going to use it. You only really use it maybe if a mob's running and it's going to aggro another pack, or if obviously in PvP you're trying to kill somebody, you might want to use it when they're running away or whatever. So we had 140 gold. I'm sure now we have nowhere near that. We only 6 gold. It's not too bad, I guess. And we can grab Flash of Heal, you know, Flash of Light rank 5, but I'm not going to bother with it just yet. Oh well. Let's look at our key bindings. And we're going to change these a little bit. Multi-action. Where's Z? Z is here. Z is going to be mouse wheel up. And this will be Z. F4 is going to be that. I don't know why I have F4 there. Right baubles, target dummy. Okay. Alright, Seal of Light is fine. It'll automatically upgrade. The other things we learned, that's fine. And then just Seal of Righteousness, which is here. Let's take out Seal of Righteousness. Also, same thing. So right now, let's see what we got. We got additional 18 to 64 holy damage. And additional 18 to 64, so. I got my Coke and my Blackjack bubblegum, man. I'm sucking down some of that Coca-Cola right now, baby. Yeah. We still got 10 levels to go, though. I've been slacking. I've been leveling some alts and stuff. But, yeah, it's all good. Alright. Auction expired. Nobody ever wants to buy my glossy. I just don't think people even know to look for it. It's like 10 stamina buff food. It's not... The problem is it takes soothing spices to make it, so it's like, Still weapon chain. Oh, man, I tell you what. Bolo gave me that so long ago. I really need to buy another bag slot, but I'm being a total cheap ass and trying not to do it. What else we got? We really need a key ring. It's too bad that vanilla doesn't have a key ring. That's very, very shitty. And is there anything here that we can send to my blacksmith? Because I'm kind of running out of room here. Oh, well. Oh, is it Bola? Phase 2? Sweet. You know what else? Well, the key ring would be nice. And what was the other thing that there was one other thing that I was thinking of the other day that would be really, really great. Oh, they won't add this, but guild tabards, if they added the ability to change the guild tabard colors, but, you know, you still would have to have the same border style and the same crest or the same, you know, icon, but to be able to just change the colors and then save them and have like 3 different saved versions of your guild tabard, that would be really cool. By the way, what does your guild tabard look like, Bola? I don't know if you link it to me, if it'll let me see what it looks like. I think it will if you link it to me. I want to see what that guild tabard looks like, because it can't look possibly as good as mine. All right, now the next question is, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? We're level 50 and we don't know what to do. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it didn't work. Let me get rid of my tabard and see what happens. Yeah. When I try to look at the guild tabard Bola, it looks just like my guild tabard. Unless you guys have the exact same guild tabard. Okay, yeah, that's cool. You can put it in the Discord if you want. I don't know what to do at level 50. I'm too low for Ungirl Crater. Let me look at my quest log. Frickin', I hate quests. Find the mysterious artifact. Ledger. This is a long-ass quest, too. I could take the front. I could take the front out of a BRD. I probably could. Usually, what I do is I start tanking BRD at level 52 is usually when I do it because I hit a lot. I don't miss as much. I do have the Ungoro Soil quest. I could probably start. You know, I probably could go to. You know, I bet I could just go kill some pirates. They should be pretty good, pretty easy to AoE for me at this level. I think they're around level 45, if I remember correctly. Probably AoE me some pirates. I need more gold. I've only got 134 gold. I had 140, but I need more gold. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need this. We don't need this. Actually, give me that back. Let's just send this one off. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to head to Tanaris, and we'll just play around. And there's some quests I need to complete, I think, in Tanaris, and then we can also hit Ungoro. And I've got the Ungoro Soil quest. I can also start stocking up on the crystals, because I'm going to need those anyway for my Crystal Spire shield. Yeah. Oh, you want to see my talents? You're at work on a double. You're level 18 on the Paladin. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I can show you my talents. They're a little bit wonky. I've got Divine Strength 5 of 5, Improved Seal of Righteousness 5 of 5. Bola, no one ever asked me for my talents, Bola, never. And then I rush Consecration first. The first thing I do is go through Holy and get to Consecration this way. Then I go into Prot, grab Redoubt 5 of 5. Toughness 5 of 5. Well, first I go Redoubt 5 of 5, then I go 2 of 5 Toughness, and then I get, or no, I'm sorry, I do 3 first. I always do Precision first, because you don't want to miss as much. And then, of course, go to Toughness. After 2 points into Toughness, though, then you've got the 10 points here, and you can grab Sealed Specialization, so make sure you grab that next. And then go ahead and fill out your Toughness. And then it really, Improved Righteous Fury just depends on when you want to tank. So just look at your level and decide what level you want to tank at. And make sure you have 3 of 3 of this when you are starting to do your tanking. And then I have 3 of 5 Anticipation. That's something, if I respect right now, that would be one thing I would probably drop. Because I would rather have the 3 points in Deflection than I would in Anticipation. Because that's just an additional, it's giving me 6 defense. It's like, do I want 6 defense or do I want 3% more, parry? I'd rather have the 3% more parry, to be honest. And then, so anyways, and after that, 5 of 5 Reckoning, Blessing of Sanctuary, which as you noted, Anthony, I don't even use Sack that much. What's really great is if I'm in a party with a Paladin, because I don't have to worry about it. Paladin can give me Blessing of Wisdom, I'll put Blessing of Sanctuary up, and then I'm good. But I really hate losing Wisdom. Now, with Seal of Wisdom, I can kind of get around it, work my way around it. And of course, I have Consecration rank 3 on my bar. I trained up, though, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, we got Consecration rank 4, so we're going to put 4 up here, and 3, and of course we have rank 1 as well, and rank 2. Let's move the 2. Let's move my lowest one to rank. No, let's not do that. So basically, I have like every level of Consecration on my bars. But anyways, back to my talents. 5 of 5 Reckoning. We're gonna go 5 of 5 Weapon Specialization. Of course, you're going to get Holy Shield, and then we're going to fill out the build with 5 of 5 Benediction and 1 of 5 Deflection because... and there goes the boat. So, I may respec, though, at 60, and like I said, drop those 3 points I have in defense and put them into Deflection. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid build for tanking. Some AoE, and it's pretty good. I mean, you want to get... If you can, one thing that would be really great... is to get yourself... Because since I weapon swap, every time I swing with my one-hand weapon, as soon as that swing finishes, I weapon swap to a two-hand. So to get yourself a two-hand that procs some sort of a really good beneficial tanking effect, like bubble or heal or AoE damage, and then also put on that weapon, maybe put like, I don't know, some mana oil. Actually, that probably wouldn't work. What could you put on it? You could even put like the, you know, like an enchantment on it. I don't know. I'm trying to think what would be best. You could put like frost oil on it, or probably oil of immolation would be nice. You know, you could probably put oil of immolation on both your weapons, to be honest, but that would cost you a lot of money. But I plan on trying to get my alchemist up so that I can really start stockpiling some oil of immolation, hopefully. So, there's lots of things you can do. I was actually looking at the auction house, and I didn't see any mana oil out there. I need to get out to Silithus, though, when I'm 60, and get the plans for my priest so she can start making that for me. This is why that I don't level to 60 that fast, Bolo, is because I want all my other characters to have all the stuff I want, you know? I want high-level alchemy. I want high-level enchanting. I want high-level blacksmithing. I want everything to augment my paladin. And I hate having to always go to other people to ask them, you know? I feel bad asking people for help. You know? Like, I hardly ever ask anybody to help me. Like, only for certain things. Like, I might ask Bola, hey, can you give me a shield spike? But I'm trying to get a blacksmith up just so I can even do that, you know? Just so I can make my own. You're like, no. Yeah, and the alchemist, though, actually, Bola, my alchemist is like, I think it's my druid. She's level 16, I think. And I think her alchemy's up over, I think it's over 100. I'm not sure. But she's got so much damn firefin snappers, and she doesn't even know what to do with them. She's probably got about 400 firefin snapper on her that I've fished up for her. I got to get to the time, level where I can actually start making the fire oil, you know. I got to look at what is the oil of immolation? Let's see oil of, I want to see what the materials are, the mats. Classic. Oil of immolation. What are the mats for this? Okay, created. Okay, it takes a fire bloom, a gold thorn, and that's it? It doesn't even take fire oil? That's actually hilarious. So oil of immolation does 50 fire damage to any enemies within a 5-yard radius around the caster every 3 seconds for 15 seconds. So it doesn't really take as fire because the plants are really easy to get. I can get those pretty easily. Gold thorn's a little bit harder to get, but just in the Arathi Highlands you can get quite a bit of gold thorn. Let me open up Discord, Bola. I'm curious what your tabard looks like. I don't want to lose my tabard because it's the best tabard ever. for a protection holy paladin who's got triggers that say bathed in light. I like having that cross on my chest. An LBS. Oh no, it's fine, dude. I saw you were in LBS. Make sure you get. Let's see what drops in LBRS. A lot of stuff drops in LBRS. There's a real good caster trinket. Oh, it's been so long since I've done LBRS. There's the... Oh, man. There's the stupid arrows that drop off that Beastmaster guy. The final boss drops the trinket and the staff. He drops a pretty nice staff. Oh man, it's been so long since I've been in LBRS. Hey, I'll see you, Voided. Have a good one, man. I haven't, Emmanuel, I haven't tried duo leveling, but it's something I wish I could do. I just can never get anybody who's on my schedule, I can never get anybody who's on my schedule. I'm not super consistent. Like I don't play every day. I play like pretty much every other day, almost every day. But sometimes I play at like 6 to 8. Sometimes I play at like, 1 a.m. to like 5 a.m. It's crazy times. I usually play Saturday pretty much all day Saturday, but yesterday I didn't because I just got busy doing something else. But I was hanging out with a girlfriend. But usually Saturday I do play pretty much all day. The biggest problem I have is I don't like to rush to 60. I like to take my time and enjoy the game, and I like to play my ults and stuff. And most people I run into they're just in such a damn rush, man. I gotta get my gear, as if it's some sort of contest. It's not a contest to me, And as long as I get it at some point, I'll be happy. I even plan on playing, even rolling another Paladin, just so that I can try some different builds. I got my mount macro working, Bola. Did you see that? I drop off and it throws in my Mark of the Chosen if I mount up. And it throws in my carrot on a stick. Even works when I'm doing my Seal of Light macro. I can drop off, throw up Seal of Light, puts on Mark of Chosen. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Ken dissed me, man. He left the guild. He's just one of those people who just has no, just don't have the patience, man. Got to get in a raid. Got to get my gear. I'll never stop teasing people about that. Oh, you got your sanctuary? Nice. Congrats, dude. I'll tell you when I do use sanctuary. A lot of times it's when I'm doing the big pulls. But I usually only use it for about halfway through the pull. Like I'll throw it up, but what I hadn't done the last couple 60s Paladins, I leveled to 60s. I wasn't using Seal of Wisdom, and yeah, I figured he did, Bull. I was just kind of teasing him because I told him to go ahead and join. He was asking about your guild, and I said, hey, just Bull said you could join his, so if, I told him go ahead and and join. I knew he wanted to, and I told him that I'd probably join too, but I don't know if I'm going to join on the Paladin or not because you guys don't want a prop Paladin. Right? Who wants a prop Paladin? So, I'm not going to join the guild just to be there. You know what I mean? Just to be in the guild to do what? I guess I can help your lobies run some low-level dungeons. Yeah, so I'm not going to bring the Paladin, so that means I'm going to have to bring somebody else. And like I said, the two classes I like that I've rated on quite a bit would be the Hunter or Priest. So... I've never done the trinket swaps on hunters. That was something I hadn't done back in the day, so I know that'll be something I'll have to do. But I'm sure that'll be easy. People have min-maxed the stuff so much now that the raids they're so much easier, I guess, compared. I didn't even do a raid in the past two private servers. I didn't do any raiding. Because I spent so much time mucking around, getting my, playing around with my Paladin, like trying to do all sorts of different things. And because they kept bringing the servers down, they kept killing them. Like there was Elysium, and then they shut that server down and broke up, and then they became Light's Hope. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. 1.12 was like the 5th patch, right, or something. Which is kind of good, though. because the problem when WoW first came out, hunters had some of the hunter pets were kicking ass, right? There was a lot of there were a lot of pets out there that were going to rage on people, so hunters were pretty deadly. So were rogues. So a lot of those patches kind of normalize pets to some degree, and I'm not sure what all the classes, other things have happened for the other classes, but okay. So we still have this ornament quest. We still need to do some of these other ones, so let's grab these. I think I should just do the Daenerys quests. I mean, these are pretty easy, so. You would play Rogue and grind with you if you wasn't too cheap. Oh, you play on private server still, Emmanuel? If you're not tanking dungeons, you know, Van, if you're not tanking dungeons, then the thing is, the Consecrate, I mean, you don't have a lot of stuff early on that really does a lot of damage. You know, Consecrate does do pretty decent damage, but it does use a lot of mana. I would say if you really want to, if you're not going to take dungeons, I would say don't get Consecrate. I would say it's probably kind of a waste, unless you want to do a lot of AoE, because it's good for AoE, right? That's another AoE damage source that you, if you plan on doing a lot of AoE, you know, farming, then yeah, you want it. You're probably going to want it, but you don't have to have it. You know, it's not like mandatory. Paladin can do a lot of AoE type damage without Consecrate. You know, obviously with Holy Shield and Sanctuary and, you know, different types of weapon things and dynamite. You know, make sure you know you can go engineering and use dynamite and Dragon Breath Chili and, you know, all kinds of stuff. Oil of Immolation. Bungle in the Jungle. I don't remember Bungle in the Jungle, which means I probably don't usually do that quest. Let's take a look. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, Nature Protection Potion. I'm going to want that one. Transmute Mytho to True Silver. Transmute Iron to Gold. Won't worry about that too much right now. But let's send that to my alchemist. Ooh, the green lens. Random enchantment. Definitely going to need to get our Assault Shaker. Our Explosive Bombs is pretty good too. I hate quests. I really do. I thought the, hold on a second. I thought this one quest was just over this direction. Okay, not that one. The survey one. This one. Doesn't need a water pool, so sort of watch, won't you? Yeah. Quit moving, Black Basilisk. He just keeps moving. Cyrus. Cat looks like he's dead. Okay, he's not. He like was asleep on the ground behind me. Looked like he was dead. That would not be good. Big sneeze. Ooh, we sold some nightfin soup. There's another 3.8 gold. Sell all of it. Someone buy my soup. I need monies. I thought the water survey was here, but I can't remember. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I actually have to fill the tube. And, of course, then I'll get attacked.
Lovely.
Bring it on. So what we could do here is we could put Sanctuary up, throw on Seal of Wisdom, drop a very high level. What is that level? Rank 3 Consecrate. Do we have 4? Yeah, let's put 4 in here. Rank 4 Consecrate. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But even just 2 rank 4 Consecrates pretty much depletes my mana pool entirely. But it does a lot of damage. It's good, though, if you have a lot of mobs on you, like a lot, and you want to just kill them as fast as possible. Like, if I was playing, like, 8 mobs, I'd definitely be using super high-level Consecrate. And with Sanctuary, just kill them as fast as possible. Need the Skullflame Shield, Bolo, but I can't afford it, damn it. It's so expensive. On the private servers, I was able to get it for 125 gold usually. It's not even close to that price on this server. There's always a lot of ore nodes along the inside wall here, so we're gonna go ahead and skirt it. See if we can get ourselves some ore. I need some ore. See, here's the fire bloom that I need for that stuff, for the oil of immolation. Let's take this guy down. I would say that Paladins, I don't want to say they have too many abilities, but Paladins have a lot. I mean, when you think about it, they have multiple ways to get mana with a blessing or seal. They have multiple ways to get healing. They have a lot. They have a lot of stuff. They have multiple ways to protect themselves from damage. Being a wielder of the light is pretty impressive. Leveling is torture. I don't think so. It can be tough at level 50, but you really, if you're going to do it, I would recommend just like what Bola was saying, you know, just go ahead and like, here, watch. Now let's see if we can take down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mobs, right? Of course, I don't have my shield up, which is kind of bad. All right. Look how much mana that takes. Right. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Because you need righteous to be up. That's really what hurts you here. Yeah.
Lovely.
I'll probably even have to just run. I probably should just bubble drown. So you can see I can't even take 5. Now a lot of that's because I didn't approach that fight. I wanted to see if I could do Seal of Wisdom and use highest level consecrate. Well, you can see highest level consecrate uses way too much mana. So got one lone, blister paw. So that's sad that, that you can't, that my gear just isn't good enough to be able to take out those guys, 5 guys at like 2 levels beneath me. But it is what it is. Once I get the Skull Flame Shield, get a few more items, it'll be a little easier. Where did this guy come from? Now, let's go ahead and go back and take on like 3. And we'll switch it to that one. I was trying to do Seal of Wisdom, Judge Light, Seal of Wisdom, and drop rank 4 Consecrate. You saw right away I just ran out of mana too fast, and that just doesn't work. Now they're giving me these stupid, rabies, which sucks. So it's reducing my strength, agility, and my health regeneration rate. So that hurts. Plus it was double and triple stacking. So again, these would not be the mobs you would ever really want to AoE down, because they're, you don't want anything that's going to debuff you like that. That's going to stack debuffs. But now watch, let's say if I take 3 at once instead of 5, and let's see what the difference, right? Now I'm going to do it the way I normally do it, which is I'm just going to Judge Light, I'm going to keep Seal of Wisdom up, and I'm going to use rank 1 Consecrate. Alright, and I'm going to hammer this guy. And then we'll just weapon swap, get a little bit extra damage, We'll throw in, this is rank 3, I think. Yeah, now we'll throw in a rank 3
You were
Consecrate.
screwed.
Judge with Light. And still, you see, it takes a long time to kill. Plus the debuff really hurts. And if I just keep cleansing the debuff, I'll pretty much you know.
Lovely.
So, obviously I can kill 3 pretty easily, but it takes a long time. So the problem you're going to run into with Protection Paladin leveling is once you get to... And this happens to me every time. This is the 3rd one I've done in the last, like, 2 years. Is it just gets too slow to make...
Lovely.
Really, I mean, AoE works, but because of the fact that I don't have the double heal off Seal of Light. See, on the private servers, it was the first time I ever played Protection Paladin in vanilla. So what was happening on private servers is I was getting 2 heals coming back when I judged a target. So let me loot some of these mobs here real quick. So I want to use the tender wolf meat to make myself some yummy food. But I want to explain what I mean by that real quick so you guys know. So what I was doing in private servers, which worked really well, was I could go up to a mob and I could judge it with Seal of Light, right? And then I'd throw up Seal of Righteousness. Well, what was that? See, here I'm only getting healed once, right? So watch, I'll hit him. Well, if I hit him. So I hit him, right? It didn't heal me. Wow, I'm not getting any heals. There, finally, 49. So when you hit him, you have a chance, right? You have a chance to cause the attacker as actually to be healed, right? So I have a chance to heal myself when I hit this mob. See, 49, 49. But on private servers, what would happen is you hit the mob, and then look, the 16, like, wow, I hit him, right? Well, I gotta throw Righteousness back up, sorry. I hit him for damage, right? 97. But then 35 comes through. See the 97, 35? 110, 34? So the 97 is my weapon damage. The 35 is the extra damage from Seal of Righteousness. So what would happen on the private servers is each one of those damages had a chance to heal you. So I could be getting... So basically I was getting twice as many heals. Okay, because there's twice as many chances to proc Seal of Light. And so on the private servers, what I was doing, which worked out pretty well, is I could AoE like 6, 7 raptors at a time in Ungrow Crater. And I could, you know, I could sit there and kill raptors for like 2 hours straight. Now, I wouldn't get a level in 2 hours, but I bet if I did it for maybe 3 hours, maybe 3, 4 hours, I'd get a level. And I'd get a lot of money. I get a lot of eggs, or, you know, a lot of stuff that grays that I'd sell, and I'd make decent money. It's still going to be way slower than doing quests. But you could level, you know, you could do it. You know, 3, 4 hours, though, killing the same monster, if you have the stamina for that, which I do. But now I don't think it's going to be feasible because I'm not getting twice as many chances to heal myself. So I think the way I like to play on the Protection Paladin, because of that one thing, is kind of been nullified to some degree, you know? So it's kind of sad, really. But there are some other things that I've figured, you know, that we have here that we don't have on the private servers, which is how I can weapon swap right here to then get the 2-hand righteousness tick of 59 damage. I couldn't do that on a private server. Also, when I weapon swap, I have the chance, of course I missed there, to also proc, you know, the weapon's internal proc ability as well. So, you know, there are some other things that on Classic are a little bit better for me as a character than they were on the private servers. So, yeah, Flurry Axe, I know. I actually almost bought it once. The problem with the Flurry Axe is it's such, what is it, level 38? The problem is it was kind of low level, and I'm like 35, 38, and I'm like, I really didn't want to spend like 30, 40 gold for something that I was only going to use for like, you know, from like 35 to maybe 42, although I might have used it longer than that. But it was one of those things I was like, I was close. I almost bought it, but I just knew there's so many things I'm going to need, you know. like I said, the one thing that I found that, which kind of plays into my hands, is I do like to level alts. So I like to get the professions up. And when you get to level 50, I just think it's a good idea, at least for me. If you're not in a hurry to get to 60, which I'm not, but a lot of people are, so this won't work for most people, is that I simply will just get my Paladin to 50, and then I'll just sit her in an inn somewhere, and I won't play her for like 3 days. And I'll level up another character. And then when I get back on her, she's on rest time, and I go do quests and kill stuff, and I just fly through the rest time. And so it feels a lot quicker, and you don't feel like you're really wasting your time, because really, this, what you're watching me now, this is pretty, like you said, this is kind of painful, right? Oh, how much gold? 20? Jesus, you fucking suck, dude. I saw 2 of them in the auction house today for 90 gold, and I was tempted, just because I wanted to see how often it proc, but I would definitely Google it and see. I'm not going to pay 90 gold for it. But I'm like, 20 gold? If I saw Destiny for 20 gold, yeah, I'd buy it. You know, check this out. I definitely would buy it for 20 gold. That's a bargain. What server are you on? Because this server, the price of this server is so high. The cheapest I've seen the Skullflame shield for is a bid-in of 400 gold. 400. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have 400 gold. I got, what, 134 gold? That's crazy.
Lovely.
You're on Windseeker? Yeah, well, 20 gold is ridiculous. That's a really cheap, that's a really good bargain. But the problem is, Destiny is one of those weapons that, like, you know, it's really good, but it's, I don't know. It depends on the proc. I have to see how often it procs. If the proc's at least 5%. If it's like a 2% proc, I'd be like, nah, sorry, it's not worth it. Not for 100 gold anyway, right? Yeah, but I'd be curious to see how often that it does proc. Proc drought? Ooh, that's not good. To me, like I said, this weapon I have right now, the True Silver Champion, the two-handed weapon I'm using right now, I'd say it procs, it's like a 5% proc rate. So it procs fairly frequently. And you gotta remember, I'm not using it all the time. I'm using my sword and shield most of the time. So the fact that it procs at all is pretty good, right? But I did some research on it, and most people claim that it procs around 5%. I wouldn't use a weapon as my swap weapon to try to, you know, two-handed swap weapon if it didn't have at least 5%. So the nice thing about Destiny, though, is it does do pretty good damage. What is it, like 50-something? Like 51 DPS? It's not bad. Oh, that sucks. This shit. This video won't be monetized because that last song will get a copyright strike on it. Damn it. Oh well. It is what it is. 54 DPS, that's pretty good. 2.6 is a bit fast though. See, my sword's already procced twice in this fight. Woof. A whifferoni. Damn it. I can't believe that last song went through. Jackhammer for cheap, that might try. It's kind of rare. Jackhammer, I'll have to take a look at that one. I don't remember the jackhammer. I don't even remember what that weapon is. Is it a pike? Jackhammer. Sounds like a mace, I guess. Percent attack speed proc for 10 seconds.
Lovely.
Yeah. That was the first time I ever used Hammer. That's the first time I ever used Hammer of Wrath, and I actually did it by accident. That's not good. I don't want to accidentally be using that ability. The scroll wheel on this mouse is pretty sensitive. Which kind of sucks. Oh, wow.
Lovely.
Nothing like using a Reckoning proc on a totem. Well, we'll have the boomerang in a little bit once I get that quest, which will be cool. So, Bola, I don't know if you're still listening, but the torch from Duskwood or from Darkshire, right? I did not know that it had like a ranged pull on it. I mean, I know it says you can debuff somebody with it or something, but I never thought of it as like a pulling weapon. But I saw a Paladin use it for like 30-yard pulls. I was like, yeah. And it's funny, I just had deleted it out of my bank, or sold it. I just sold it out of my bank the day prior. And you can actually equip it and use it to like do pulls. And I'm like, no fucking way, right? But I'm not too worried about it because once I get the boomerang, I can use that. But still, it kind of made me mad that I had actually sold it just the day before. And since the way it pulled, it like throws something out. So I think he was able to execute the pull with it and then swap it out. Because, I don't think he's like in combat. So he was able to like do that and then, throw in like a shield or something. So that's pretty cool. Just something you have to be wary of in WoW and vanilla and classic WoW is that so many of the little trinkets and stuff you get, they have uses, The Light of a Loon, like that. Remember that Guild Apes? There's that one quest where you get the Light of a Loon, which gives you like immunity to all forms of damage for like 10 seconds. It's the only thing in the game, I think, that does that. And that Guild Apes, they all saved the Light of a Loon. And then they actually attacked this other raid. And they all just took their raid and jumped into another raid. And they all propped Light of a Loon and just wasted the whole raid. Killed everybody. Because they were all immune to all damage for like 10 seconds. It's just like, brilliant. But it's one of those items, that it's so good you'd be afraid to ever use it. You're like, I don't want to use this. It's like the perfect oh shit item, Oh, Jesus. Totally messing up my weapon swaps here. I am going to farm ZF, though. I really do want to get my Jang 3s. I might want to get my protection weapon. Hey, Reptilian, you talking about the song playing right now or the one that was before it? Yeah, in every RPG. The song that's playing right now is Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls Online. It's called the Moth, Butterfly, and Torch Bug is the name of the track. But it's from Elder Scrolls Online. Looking for one more tank, ZF. I'm almost tempted to jump into ZF. I think my girlfriend's going to be home pretty soon, and I know she's out with some friends, so she'll probably come home and want to talk my head off, so I don't really want to be in ZF when that happens.
Lovely.
Lovely. The light. Bathed in double bubble. Double bubble. You gotta love the double bubble. I wish I could get the triple bubble, but I don't think I can. No mana. What time is it? I may take a break. I hate to say it, but I need a shower, man. I got up and ran out and watched football, and I came back, and I'm just sitting here, and I feel kind of grimy. Probably should go take a quick shower. And watching some stupid YouTube series on YouTube original. It's pretty awful, though. But it's just good enough to keep my attention. Come on, buddy, join the party. Oh, no, somebody grabbed him. Come on, let's get bathed in light. No bathed in light. What? What does it say? I'm in combat. I'm not in combat. Bastard. Sure, now you're not in combat. The light. Let's see if we can proc bait now. Alright, I want more of these bastards. Still need the root shapers though. They really want that tank. And they can summon. Maybe I should go in there. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Why not? Another chance to get the one-hand sword, which is what I want. They said they could summon. Oh shit, we got multiple paladins in there. Oh Jesus, 42. Ooh. 6, 42, 42, 42, 44. Oh man. That's kind of scary. I was hoping for some epic DPS. Ah, well. Can I get thorium? Ah, I still can't get the thorium. Shit. Holy. Oh. Oh boy, this group sounds like just a nightmare. Got some lobies in the group, and then they don't even... Sounds like someone's AFK. Oh, what am I getting myself into? Well, that ain't going nowhere. Oh, God. I really didn't want to do this group anyway. I shouldn't have told them I'd gone. I need to take a shower. I should tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I can't make it. I gotta take a shower. How many times have you guys been in a raid where someone said that? Should I use that excuse, guys? Should I be like, I can't make it, man. I gotta take a shower. I was in a raid one time where someone did that. It was hilarious, man. Gotta go, shower. It's like their mom's behind them going, you're dirty, take a shower. Okay. Ah, incoming summon. I better kill this guy then. Alright, well, I hope I get something good. Holy crap, they summoned me way out here. Interesting. Old dude that I think just died. This group is going nowhere. Oh my god. Metallica. Really? Holy Wars. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I gotta tell you. I'm very scared. How far are these guys? Level 44. Metallica. I wonder if he keeps, say what, if he keeps wisdom on me, I'll be good. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to guess that Holy is our healer, and he's AFK. Do we have a healer? Let's just start. We don't need no healer. We'll see how this goes.
Lovely.
I really, shit. I got myself into this group, and now I really don't want to be here. You guys ever do that? Where you're like, oh yeah, I'll do it, and you get in, you're like, yeah, you know, I really don't want to run an instance right now. Oh well, what can you do, right? I'm just gonna put up shadow resistance orbs. These guys are always throwing shadow shit at me,
Lovely.
which is fine.
Lovely. I suppose I can use Seal of Wisdom, throw in some Sagefish. Probably would be alright. Lovely.
I don't even have out of Coke. So we don't have red aura.
Lovely.
Ah, damn it. I weapon swapped too soon. I lost my bubble. Oh well. I'm just making them all have to recast. See that? I'm basically pole dancing their casters. Oh, sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, that's too funny. Let me throw up a Seal of Wisdom. I'm gonna need some mana here.
Lovely.
Of course, I can't. Oh no, he does have Wisdom on me. Sweet.
Lovely. Lovely.
Jesus, I need a seal of right. I really need that shit. Because I didn't have my seal up. Damn it. It's even more difficult when you have like a ton, right? When you have like a ton of seals, it actually becomes more difficult. And the all-important damage taken category, 83%. Really, though, when you're tanking, that's the most important thing. Just make sure that you're taking all the damage. Yeah. Salvation, strength, salvation. Somebody needs to give him wisdom. The lock.
You were screwed.
Actually, was that bear an upgrade? Nah, 241.99. Oh shit, actually. Shit. Oh well. It was an upgrade, but it was such a slight upgrade. It's like, who cares? Oh well, these guys don't want to come. That's fine by me. Die, bitch.
You were screwed. You were screwed.
Oh, we got a what? Who do we get? A hunter? Is really Metallica really healing? Okay, well, guess he is. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, what did I get myself into, guys? But, you know, it's XP, right? It is XP after all. No idea what scroll I can pop on. Slow fuck. Come on, I just want the sword. Give me one of the swords, Jangthrays or Sangthray. Who has challenged me to a duel? It was Cafro. I'll duel him. I was gonna duel that. I was gonna duel that. Alright, well this is over if the healer just left. I'm not gonna sit around. Ugh. I just can't. I'm like, I didn't want to do this instance anyway, and to put up with a group that just keeps losing people. Too much wasted time. Actually, I really need a shower, man. Then I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm hungry, and I'm grumpy, if you can't tell. Let's see. We have one quest done. I still didn't finish. Let's go finish the other one real quick, and then I'll take a break. Oh, how do you spell shenanigans? I'm sure I misspelled it. I'm sure I just misspelled it. That's every excuse in the world of why I just left your group. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I go to the bathroom, and I need a shower. Oh, man. It's my fault. I should have accepted that group invite. But I want to get those damn swords. I like collecting some of the items, you know. It's just cool to have them in your repertoire. It's fun to pull them out sometime. And I do want to see if I can get the triple bubble, but I just don't think there's any way to do it. Because I'm sure that once it procs on the sword, once I switch to the two-hand, I'm going to lose it. And this is a long run over there. Ooh, but we have some iron. I'll take some iron. My blacksmith will need it. I'm at 63% increased movement speed. Yeah, I was taking 83% of the damage. Even like healing down, I was doing 13.8% of the healing. I wasn't doing that much damage though. I mean, we had no damage. We just had the two guys. I mean, I was doing 30% of damage, I guess. Oh, Blessing of Sanctuary does a little bit of damage. Fire Shield. Didn't know I had Fire Shield. But yeah, if we can get these 2 quests done, these other 2 ones here, that I can clean some stuff out of my quest log, that would be nice. We can get this one and the Thistle Shrub one done. And eventually these lead me into, of course, Ungoro Crater. Too. I'm pretty sure that one of these does. But Ungoro Crater is like... Let's see. Well, 52, yeah. See, it's... I'm really too low for Ungoro. I still could go in and get the flight path, though. There's the flight path up here. But we'll do a backdoor bubble to do that, to get in for that one. Backdoor bubble! Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. What I really need to do for music is what I'd like to do is I'd like to get my guitar out and just start. I need to get some recording software. And I want to start recording my own music for my videos because I actually play guitar and I'm pretty good. I would like to come up with some nice little guitar licks, some hot licks. Of course, I'll intermingle it with some other stuff, you know. But it is frustrating that once I got over 1,000 subs, that a lot of my videos are starting to get flagged for copyright infringement. They don't really. It's not really. It doesn't have a strike against my account. It just means I can't, you know, can't monetize the videos. Get up there, boy. You can do it. I don't want to hear this one anymore. The problem with YouTube is settings. Playback speed is... Where is the automatic playback? Because I don't want to automatically play. Urgh. It's not on that video, or it's not on that one. Damn it. Oh well. Bathed in light. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh, use the reckoning on the totems. You gotta love that. Reckoning on a totem. One thing I don't know if you guys. One thing I noticed on these particular mobs is they do have a good loot table. I remember farming these guys, you know, doing quests before and getting quite a lot of greens off these guys. So it's just worth noting. Mountain Dew collectors. Oh, dude. I had 2 Mountain Dews last night when I was playing. Alright. No. Here's one. How many more do I need? Just 2? 2 of each. 2 ornaments and 2 root shapers. Oh, he's in combat. Shit. There's a root shaper back here. How about this one? This is a root shaper. This guy is a root shaper. What do you do? You want to bag this guy if he wants help? Let's get all these guys. Come on. We got this.
You were screwed.
I very well might be. I can't reach the damn thing. Let's get rid of this last fishy. What else do we have going on here? We still have a health stone as well.
Lovely.
Boom. Don't. Alright, let's get out of there. Let's go get our little ornaments and head back to town. Hey, we're not doing too bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got almost 5 bars into the next level, which is not bad. We can't get this thorium vein, which really annoys me. I want to hit it and just see how far away I am from actually being able to get it. Okay, 245. I think I'm around 220. Mining. Oh, geez, I'm only 1 point away from getting thorium. Wow, that's funny. I don't even know. Let's just hammer this guy and run away. Run away! Run away! 1 point, skill points. So I'm gonna want to see if I can grab some ore around here somewhere and get that last skill point so we can start grabbing some thorium. Because we're going to need it. Oh, yes, Morpheus. Oh, yes. Come on, out of combat. Out of combat. Thank you. All right, cool. Yeah, but you can see the fire blooms are out here. They're also really in Searing Gorge. There's tons of them. Burning Steps as well. You can really farm the fire blooms there. Really neat. Yeah, I'll probably take a break on the Paladin since Bola's guild doesn't need a protection Paladin. I'm probably going to start leveling some of my other characters a little bit. When Volya gets back on, I want a duo level. Volya, I think, is level 40. He said he was going to get on tonight. I'll probably send him a message on Discord here. He's only level 40 though, but I'll tell him that I'll be more than willing to help him level his character if he needs help. And with me and Volya, if we can duo level, he's a healer, I think he's feral, but you know, we could pretty much fly through the content with me and him duo leveling. Yeah, I think that's the great thing. If you guys want to play a protection paladin, what I would recommend is trying to get yourself somebody like a leveling buddy who can you can level with. Protection paladin is not slow until you get to around really 50. Once you get to 50, it really starts to slow down. You know, it gets pretty rough. Even through the 40s, it can be a little bit slower, but it's not too bad. The thing is, I can kill mobs fairly quickly, but I'll be out of mana every single time. You know, if I want to just blow high-level consecrates and blessing a sanctuary and, all kinds of stuff, judging all the time, I'm just going to run out. Oh, it's a horde, right? Yeah. And then Harry Hodder. I like that. That's a pretty good name, Harry Hodder. You got to love it. I'm getting a little punchy because I'm tired. Getting a little punchy. I can't believe the quarterback for the Steelers got his lights knocked out, man. Talk about a glass jaw. He got hit in the jaw and he was down, man. Like, I've seen Roethlisberger take shots 10 times worse than that, and better hit the gym, man. Rudolph needs to hit the gym. Need to build up those neck muscles so you can take a shot and not drop like a freaking pile of bricks. Ooh, I sold some more nightfin soup. That's another 8 gold. So that should put me up to about 147 gold, I think, since it looks like I sold about 3 more stacks. Means I'm going to have to go fishing again, because I'm running out of night fin. I have to go do 2 or 3 hours, about 3 hours of fishing. Okay, we're done with that, so let's turn that in. Okay, we're in the pipe 5x5. Fly me friendly. The Bears blew their comeback. Oh, dude, that sucks, Opia. And I'm a Bears fan, dude. I didn't check their score. Like, I lived in Chicago for 12 years, man. So I'm a big Bears fan. But I've been a Steelers fan ever since I was about 7 years old. When my mom bought me those Pittsburgh Steelers pajamas, man, I was 7. This was 1977. They had just won the Super Bowl. And she bought me those, and I thought they said Pittsburgh Steelers. And I thought they were pirates, man. Because they were Steelers, right? They stole stuff. I'm like, these guys are pirates. They're badass. And I'm like, this is my team, right? I've been a Steelers fan ever since, so it's pretty funny. And they've been pretty good through the years, but, man, I can't stand the coach they have right now. And he's a good coach. So, I mean, he's a good coach. I just think that we need to change a guard right now. Steelers, I mean, they had some of the best players in the NFL. They had Le'Veon Bell, they had Antonio Brown, and they still couldn't win anything. You know? They were down 17-0, came back, then lost it in the last few minutes. Oh, dude, that sucks. That sucks, man. Who were they playing? Because the Bears, I mean, they're a good team this year. Now, they didn't have their quarterback, right? He's still got the bad shoulder, the dislocated shoulder, right? So, which is a good thing for them because he's not been playing well. And most people were saying that without him at the quarterback position, the Bears would be a better team. You know, which is sad. It's kind of sad, I mean, that's the case. But oh, now he's looking for a group. Holy War is the guy that didn't show up for that group I was in. He like just disappeared. You know what it was? Once they realized that Cute Faith was in the group, they're like, oh man, I don't want to be in a group with that Paladin because he's going to make me look so bad. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. They played the Raiders. Oh, they played the Raiders, dude. They should have beat the Raiders, man. Oh, man, the Raiders are a weird team this year, though. They've won some games that I thought they wouldn't have won, you know, because he's a scrub. Yeah, dude, Bull, I was in a group, and there was like this his name was Holy Wars, and I'm like, oh, boy. And he didn't show up. He, like, just, as soon as I got in the group, he left. And then we had another Paladin who was the healer. And we went in, and we cleared some of the instants. And the whole time we were a DPS down, right? And then, ooh, the Surveyor's Tunic. No, we want the Staff of Lore. 2.5 gold. Cha-ching. And then we finally get another person to fill the final spot that's missing, and then our healer just disappears. Without a word, just leaves the group. And on top of that, we had like 2 level 42s, and our DPS wasn't really that great. And I was like, oh, man, I don't want to deal with all this. And I just told the guy, I said, I'm sorry, man, I got to go, man. I give him all the excuses in the world. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I got to go to the bathroom, and I need a shower. Oh, man. And the sun's in my eyes, too. I'm tired. I got to go to the bathroom. I need a shower, and the sun is in my eyes. This is a cool screenshot we got going on right here. I'm not going to lie. This damn thing we get off my ass. Check this out. We got to get over the hill, though. We're going to get a nice little... Look at that. Look at that screenshot. So I got the hand in there, right? Let's go. Let's paint. Set my mouse hand was in the way. Let's try this again. We got to get cute riding off into the sunset. No, that's not going to work. Now we got to go back because the sun is going behind those mountains back there. That's what I'm talking about. Nah, that's not going to work either. Let's do it this way. There, she looks. There we go. That's going to be a good screenshot. Alright, cool. Enough of that screwing around. So yeah, we got the staff, though. That was cool. So this is 2.5 gold. Ooh, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. 18 spirit is a lot of spirit. It's decent staff if your priest was low on spirit. All right, cool. I'll check Discord, Bola. Let's see. Okay, I'm in Discord. All right, general. There it is. Oh, you've got some crazy. I don't like that border. You know, that particular border where they do the. Oh, that's the skulls. The border is skulls, and the symbol is some sort of like, I don't know if that's supposed to be like a globe. What is this? True silver. This will get me too. I guess it doesn't matter though. I don't think that my paladin's ever leaving this guild. After all, is it a trident? Yeah, it's like it almost looks like a scepter, you know, like a scepter or like a torch, or I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a trident. It's a very bizarre looking tabard. We can't. I know. I'm not ragging on you or the tabard. I'm just saying my tabard looks cool on the paladin. You know, it's all good. Doesn't really matter. I mean, like, you know, if I had a guild called, what do they call Anathema? I would have gone with probably a black tabard with a black border and a dark gray, or maybe a white skull. And that's it. Just something real simple. The good thing about black tabards is they go with everything. Like every gear you have, right? A black tabard pretty much matches it. Look, I ran right past Gadgets. Revenant. It's the Shadow Priest version of Benediction. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember. Anathema. Look, we got momentum. When I was in Birdie Crusade, me and my friends used to make fun of all the druids who had moo in their name. Moo cow, moo, and there's momentum. Moo. Oh, fucking Taurans and their fucking cow names. Cracks me up. Come on. Oh, come on, you can make it. Get up there. You can do it. Boogie. Woohoo! Yeah. What do we get out of this? Repeat something after it, right? Bring 5 center. I guess we can pick up that quest, but I won't be coming back to that right anytime soon. Yeah, but actually what I'm going to do is since you guys don't need a protection paladin in your guild, I'm going to probably, I don't know, what do you think, Bola? It's either hunter or priest. But honestly, all my characters are so close in level, I could really pick any of them. Hunter, priest, druid, or I'm not going to do warrior. I'm sure you got 10,000 warriors in the guild. There's always too many warriors. Oh, I definitely won't have to do that one. Gadgets. We've got to get our noggin fogger. Oh, yeah, we're getting quite a bit of XP, actually. We're almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was pretty fast, 7 bars. But I was already partially done with one of those quests. I want you to collect a violet. Okay, we got to do this quest because it's the noggin fogger. There's a few, I'm sorry, Bola, which ones? There's a few warriors, you said? Only a few warriors want to raid? And that's kind of surprising. Usually there's overabundance of warriors. Yeah, that's surprising. I think he wanted me to go to, if I remember correctly, it's Airy Peak. Yeah, and I am correct. It should be in this pool right here, yep. I remember that quest, so... Yeah, that's surprising. Yeah, it sucks, Opie. I mean, like, the Steelers were good. I mean, they were right on the edge of maybe doing something. They always kept having injuries, but really it was just coaching. Their coaching just isn't good enough. I mean, really, after they lost Dick LeBeau, their defensive coordinator is going to go in the Hall of Fame. I mean, once they lost him, we really haven't recovered. We really haven't had a good defense since he retired or since he left. They basically forced him to leave, which is just bullshit. Guy's freaking a genius. But whatever. Okay, 140 gold. So Bola then it would be hunter or priest or I don't really want to do druid because I don't want to heal on a druid. I've never really healed on a druid before. Hunter or priest. That's really it. If I was going to join that guild, it would be one of those two characters. Oh yeah. Can you say 3.81 gold? 3.81 gold. Well, now we're up to 147 gold. Alright, so... Alright, we're getting close to halfway to 350. That's not too bad. We made good progress today then, because I think I was like, this morning around 8 bars from 50, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 bars in a day for me is pretty good, since I'm pretty laid back with my leveling. So yeah, what we have now is we either have the priest, who's level 20, that we could do, or the hunter, who's currently level 23. Hunter's a lot of fun. I enjoy playing hunters. What do you guys think in the chat? Any guys have a preference on which one you want to see me level more, the priest or the hunter? Any takers here? It's priest or hunter, or I could do warrior. He said there weren't that many warriors in his guild. So priest, hunter, or warrior. But I really don't want to do a warrior, so really it's priest or hunter. Nobody has an opinion in the chat. Maybe there's nobody in the chat. Maybe I'm talking to myself. That's probably pretty likely. There's 11 people in the chat, but they have no opinion. They're all lurkers. We have lurkers. Warrior or priest? Don't want to see the hunter. Okay, which would... Really? So Opie, do you like the warrior or... Well, let's... Okay, warrior or priest... warrior. Here's the warrior currently. Warrior currently is level 11. Ooh. And Matthew says hunter. Alright, we got one warrior or priest and one hunter. I need more votes here. I could put a vote. You know, I could put a vote up on my YouTube channel. Here, let's see if I can. I can put a vote up on YouTube in my in the community tab. Let's see if I've never created. I just got that once I got over 1,000 subs. Let's see if I can make. I've never done one yet. Let's see if we can do one. Let's see your channel, community. Okay, guys, Bola has graciously offered to let me join the guild Anathema. Anathema. However, they don't need a paladin. Which class should I level? Class should I level for rating? Hunter, priest, and warrior. Alright guys, the poll is up on the community tab. So we've got, oh, whoa, we've got hunter, priest or hunter then. Joshua says hunter. Ooh. All right, so far it's leaning towards the hunter. So far, we're leaning towards the hunter. But I'm gonna, let's go. I am going to log off just for a little bit, guys, until my girlfriend gets home, which hopefully she shows up eventually. She went out with like 4 different people, of her friends today, and that girl loves to party, I think. And so I have no idea when she's gonna get back. But I need to take a shower and just kind of get something to eat. I'm just going to check the auctions here. See if they're... See if there are any auctions that sold for my my banker here. Yeah, no, we sold. Actually, we sold some my fish. This was nice. Okay, inspired. And most of this stuff we just got to return, right? Yeah. So what are we up to? 4.28 gold. Okay, so if we're going to do the hunter, maybe. We're not sure yet. Let's just go ahead and send her some money. I have no idea how much money my hunter has. The hunter is pretty fun class, and I actually know hunters really well. I mained a hunter and a priest in original vanilla. They're actually pretty fun. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut the stream short for right now. And then I'll probably come back and maybe stream a little bit later. But like I said, I'll take a little bit of break. Thanks for watching. Yeah, but the poll is up on the community tab. So yeah, go ahead and vote. But it sounds so far like people want to see the hunter more than they want to see the warrior or the priest. And so I will come back in a bit, and I will see you guys then. Take care.